Do you think that there are going to be fighters who are in the UFC now saying, man, I want some of that. I want that freedom. I want to dress the way I want to dress. I want the show. I want to shock the world. I want all of that. And do you think this might be a tipping point, or is Francis just like the amount of things that had to break in his favor, Dan? You know, like from the win over Cyril and then waiting out the contract and all this stuff. You know, all the things that had to break. It's actually incredible that he even got to Saturday night and got this fight. So do you think he's just a one-off, or do you think that this will now be a tipping point for other fighters in the UFC to say, like, I need some of this as well?
I mean, I hope so. You remember back in the day when Anderson Silva wanted to box Roy Jones and he wasn't allowed, and he was disappointed, and you could tell in his next couple of performances they were very lackluster. Like Sean O'Malley wants to step into boxing. There are other fighters. I mean, like Sean Strickland, you know, he's made a fan out of me in his performance against Israel Adesanya. I know that in the boxing world, he's a very unorthodox and very difficult to deal with. But I would absolutely put him in there against some of those guys and watch him mix it up. Like there's definitely scope for other fighters to cross over, but you've got to. And I keep going back. Of course, we got the Maymack thing, and that was a one-off. And I do feel like the UFC in particular. Like Dana is a boxing fan. I think he was intrigued by that because he felt like Conor was something quite special and he might be able to just do something, as well as obviously, you know, they made a bunch of cash out of it. But then, you know, if you look at someone like a Sean O'Malley or a Jon Jones, he doesn't want to take that risk. You know, you remember when he took Chuck Liddell over to Pride and Rampage beat him up. It's that kind of burned him, I feel, and he's been very, very reluctant to risk breaking his toys in other people's promotions. I think he's going to do everything he can to stop people doing it, but I also think now people are going to have the courage and confidence to, you know, see Ngannou go into free agency, recognize that maybe the grass is potentially greener elsewhere. The money's certainly greener elsewhere, I can tell you that. And, you know, we'll see a few more people working their way out of their contract. Just one thing to add to that as well. $2 million on the table for Francis Ngannou's first opponent in the PFL. There are enough heavyweight fighters that are prize fighters because they're big guys that can punch hard that will go where the money is. And I think we're going to see a couple of people come out of their contracts soon and cross over, ready for that big payday.
The UFC action returns to Sao Paulo, Brazil, as top heavyweight contenders Jailton Almeida and Derek Lewis face off in a main event matchup that is sure to bring the fireworks. UFC Sao Paulo main card action kicks off on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, and you can watch it live on ESPN+. So do not wait. Click the link in the description and sign up for ESPN+ today.
Guys, what's up? Waking up today and just remember that I'm the guy that just defeated the linear heavyweight boxing of the world, and that I'm the dead man, even though I get robbed by those judges. Yes, I really believe that I won that fight. I should have done better, but still I won that fight. So keep it up. I keep my eyes on him, and hopefully we get a rematch. This time things gonna be definitely different. Cheers.
Fight was. Talk to me about it.
It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I never thought I could see an MMA guy with no amateur boxing matches ever go in there and beat the heavyweight.
Tell me again, bro.
Beat the heavyweight champ.
How many times you beat him?
Beat him the whole fight.
The whole fight.
The whole fight.
The whole fight. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying. We don't lie about it. And by the way, yes, I met Tyson Fury when he was here, and he's a piece of trash. You know, the guy is I met him at the boxing gym. He's trash.
Why do you say that? What did he do?
He trash, bro. Listen, he trash. I met this guy. I even came to him and said, hey, listen, can you sign I even came to him and I said to him, can you sign my hat? I'm a big fan. He goes, no. Oh, really? I swear.
Looked like he belonged in there. And I think he showed the world that the next time he steps back into the boxing ring, it's worth the fight, it's worth the money, and he's gonna give us a good show. I mean, he dropped Tyson Fury. Conor McGregor, he paved the way and opened up the possibilities for this to happen, but Francis Ngannou kicked that door. He kicked that all the way in. Now the floodgates are open, and now I don't wanna hear any more of this BS from these boxing fans trying to talk down on us MMA people, because we give it up. There's some of us out there that can give it up, baby.
Unboxing my housewarming gift I bought myself. Macy Pan Hyperbaric Chamber. So pumped on this. Recovery to the fullest. Health is wealth, baby. All right, I'm pumped. Tomorrow date's 6 weeks post-surgery, and I fly down to see my doctor, and I'm really hoping he takes this brace off me because I'm looking to get back to work, especially since I just finished my home gym and recovery center here this weekend. The new toy, the thing I'm most excited about though, is my hard hyperbaric chamber. It's a hard chamber, self-treating. I can treat myself. I can let in and out the pressure here. I go to 2 atmospheric pressures. Very, very excited about it. This is my baby. This is my toy. This is my housewarming gift. Being there quite often. Be amazing for my healing. Amazing for anti-aging. Just overall health and well-being. If you guys are in the hyperbaric chambers, check this out, dude. I'm pumped.
How do you think Dana White feels about what happened on Saturday?
Who cares? Dana White feel like Dana White feel. I feel like I feel. Personally, I feel great. I think you have to send him an invite so you could ask him. I would like to know too.
Okay.
You have to understand, Dana has a power over a lot of fighters. You know, a lot of them, they are just there to please the boss. You know, a lot of them, they don't have their own personality. They don't have their own identity. So they just want to fit in something, and you can't blame them. It costs a lot, and it takes a lot to stand up and say what you think. Some people don't just have it. Some people just make themselves a puppet. It's okay, but I can be anybody's puppet. I'm too big for that.
That's right.
I'm too proud for that.
And Jon Jones too was saying you were looking, and look at you now, right? A lot of people were throwing stones your way. It wasn't just Dana. I know he gets a lot of the attention, but a lot of people weren't backing you. Fighters weren't backing you. And that to me was the part that bothered me the most.
Oh man, how great is this? If it ain't my old pal. Find a happy place. Find a happy place. Find a happy place. I'll show you a happy place.